Wonderful. Well, as far as the CCDev and CCICAP especially, are there going to be any sort of other milestones or work done during this next phase, or will there not be a whole lot more work done on the Atlas V until some of these partners are ready to start doing integration?
No, we're on contract right now with Boeing and Sierra Nevada to support their CCICAP programs. We have, we're ramping up substantially in our support to this program from, say, guessing, during CCDev 2, both for our own internal work and our support to them, we were probably running 30-ish, 40 heads. We're going to be ramping up to maybe, 150. And what we're going to be doing is getting the whole human-rated system to a CDR level of maturity. So we're going to complete the design, and that includes the emergency detection system and any vehicle mods we have to do, and it includes actually implementing a performance improvement called the dual-engine Centaur that we used to fly back in in Atlas 2 in 3 days, and are now reinstituting for commercial crew. Now, as part of this, it includes designing the crew access capability and egress at the launch pad. So that's a very tall tower with an arm that comes out to access the spacecraft, and then a slide wire system to allow people to get out in the case of emergency. We're going to be taking that whole thing, and all the details all the way up through the final design.
Now, is there any sort of worry that supplies will run out with the Russian supplied first stage engines?
No, not at all. Right now, the NPO and Ergomash, the Russian company that supplies our engines through a joint venture called RD Amros, they're an ongoing concern. They build engines for both the Zenit vehicle and the new Russian Angara rockets that is going to replace the Proton eventually for the government of Russia. So our engines are coming from a company that has a very strong business base and a strong future. We're buying those engines on a pretty good rate right now, and as well as having a stockpile in this country, and we see that relationship going well into the future.
Very good. Are there any sort of plans to make an upgraded version of the Centaur? I know you guys are obviously making changes on the two-engine version now, but will there be an even future upgraded version?
Yeah, actually, we're actually working very hard on that right now. There's a stage that we call the ACES. It stands for the Advanced Common Evolved Stage. I would categorize it as a sort of best of the best collaboration of what has come out of the Delta program and what comes out of the Atlas program. We are looking at stainless steel construction like Centaur, and it would give us a substantial performance increase across our fleet. And we've been working on that for a number of years, and we're actually picking up the pace as we look to the future. We think it has a lot of great applications for our national security customers as well as for NASA.
Well, what's the most important thing that people need to know about United Launch Alliance right now?
Well, United Launch Alliance launches all of the nation's payloads for national security, and almost all of them for the NASA science program. We're launching at the highest production or highest rate we ever have. We did 11 launches last year, including the launch of the Curiosity rover. And we were able to put that rover on such an accurate trajectory that they could eliminate their first course correction maneuver and save propellant by doing that. So we had a big part in that. We've launched 9 times already this year. And if you add up the importance of the launches that we do, from GPSs, which everybody uses, to intelligence satellites that do things we can't talk about but keep our nation safe, to military communication satellites that allow soldiers, because they have so much bandwidth, the new versions of these satellites, it allows soldiers to do webcast phone calls with their families at home and keep in touch. So we're doing important work all the time. We're launching almost one a month, and not very many people know that.